Hello and welcome to Malt. I'm Andy and this is Whisky review number 11, and it's also the third part in the mini-series surrounding blending company Compass Box. So what we have here for you today is the last bottling that I've got open, at least anyway. I've still got a Canto cask to get to at some point, which I'll review in the next couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, because I do have quite a lot of open bottles at the minute. And what we've got today is the Great King Street Artist Blend, and it comes in this very fetching tube. It's actually not out of place on the sideboard. The missus actually lets me put it on the sideboard. It's crazy. Normally she tidies everything away within 2 minutes. So Great King Street is named after Compass Box's own offices, and it's a blended whisky, so Scotch blended whisky, as opposed to a blended malt whisky, such as the Spice Tree and the Peat Monster that we've looked at before. It's bottled at 46%, it's non-chill filtered, it's natural colour. This particular bottling was 50 centilitres, however you can now get it in 70 centilitres, so full-size bottles as well. Retails for around 30 quid. I believe I paid about 27, 28 for this 50 centilitre one, but I think you can pick up the full size one for the same in other places, or alternatively maybe a bit more, up to about 35 quid. Now, Great King Street, they've still got another infographic on the website which is really helpful because it tells you exactly what's in it again. Is 46% Girvan grain. So Girvan is the grain distillery owned by Glenfiddich, Balvenie and Kinninvie owners, Grants. Smells good. 29% Clynelish, 8% Tierninnick. It's probably still not getting that right. And the remaining 17% is that same blended Highland malt, which is in both Peat Monster and the Spice Tree, which again is Clynelish, Tierninnick and also Del Ewan, which goes through sort of like a secondary maturation process in what they describe as being overly active French oak barrels. So onto the nose for this one. Nice sort of light golden colour. It's very crisp, it's very light. On the nose, very fresh green apple. You've got, you know, like the fizzy green apple strips that you get at like the sweet sections. I know, you know, probably shouldn't eat them at this age, but I do. There's actually a bit of tobacco leaf in there, so I mean I used to smoke roll-up tobacco, and it's a bit like opening a brand new packet of Golden Virginia. You get that sort of really nice, earthy, sort of, I don't know, just kind of like a rich tone in there. It's a bit touch of oak as well, not too much. Vanilla, almond paste. A little bit nutty. Maybe some strawberry jam in there as well, and lemon curd. Very nice nose, it is. Normally you find with a lot of standard, I say standard, blended whisky, what I mean by that is not blended malt whisky, is that the grain can sometimes sort of undo a lot of the hard work that the malt's put in, but you're not getting that at all with this. It's very well put together, very well crafted. Vanilla custard, very thick, Bird's sort of powdered custard. Something else that I can't quite put my finger on it, so I'll move on anyway. So, onto the palate. Good viscosity. Bakewell tarts. I'm getting more apple again. This time, sort of think more of an apple pie So you've got like a warm pastry, a bit of sugar in there. Bounty bars. So a bit of coconut. Not got that before. Again, sort of like a strawberry jam, but this time think of it on kind of like a hot cross bun or something like that, which is quite appropriate for this time of year. It is Easter when I'm recording this. Cinnamon, chocolate, not milk chocolate. Yeah, milk chocolate in there. Maybe even a drinking chocolate, so like a hot chocolate kind of thing, like Spanish drinking chocolate that you dip your churros in. I mean, when I first bought it, I was expecting it to be a very sort of polar opposite of a, you know, like a, I don't know, like a heavily sherried Speyside dram or something like that. You know what I mean? Just like the polar opposite end, sort of extremely bourbon-esque, in the sense of, you know, I thought it'd be sunshine and things like that. But there is sort of like a depth and richness to it as well. It lends itself to that a little bit. I mean, it's quite floral, to be fair. It is quite floral. Go on for a second more. Walnut whips. So it's back to the chocolate again, a little bit of nuttiness, and you've got the sort of like sweet sugary cream inside. Sort of like a dried cranberry, you know, that you can use in baking, or I suppose you can just eat them in general, can't you? Just get them in a bag. But it's sort of like that kind of stewed, reduced fruitiness in there as well. So think your preserves, think your jams, think your, you know, your sauces and whatnot. Maybe like a red currant jelly, which is a very Waitrose comment. Finish, quite long, actually. It's quite long. The vanilla is quite prevalent on the finish. I'm not getting much else there. A bit of oakiness, which complements it quite well. Still a bit of nuttiness on there, maybe a bit pastry. All round, it's a very, very good dram for the money. And with that in mind, in terms of scores, I will give it 86 out of 100, I think. Solid effort, and again, is easily a dram that you could aim at a single malt drinker, because I think they'd be quite hard pressed to tell the difference, because again, I think the grain that they've used, because I know the Girvan obviously have their own range now, they are, you know, they do produce some really nice grain whisky, particularly if it's a bit older. It tends to bring forward quite a lot of vanilla notes, a bit of honey, and you know, I think those have added to this quite well. I'm quite surprised that the Clynelish, I'm not sure that you'd know that Clynelish was in there if they hadn't told me. That's not a bad thing by any means. It's a very well put together dram. It's just that you can kind of tell that it's in there, if you know what I mean, in the spice tree and the peat monster. But still, solid dram. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.